Hey, welcome back. I'm David.
I'm Sheri.
And we are Breeze Flippers. And we, again, have a very excited dog. So if you hear her...
It's every time the video comes
She wants to be the star of the show.
She gets really
She gets excited and starts chewing on a bone, and now she's gone all crazy. So, hey, we've had a few sales this week, and just like I predicted, it slowed down. This is like that lull right before Christmas. It slowed down a little, but we still did $834 in sales this week. We've had 33 sales so far, and I think we'll have a few more come through tonight. The stuff that's selling now really isn't Christmas gifts. It doesn't look like it's more collectors, so it'll be fun to see what sells between now and the Christmas. So, and then traditionally after Christmas, it's always picked up a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it picks up a little bit more and we continue to get good sales, but we're going to talk a little bit about that and some stuff that we're doing for the holiday, so let's get into it.
Bright sun, smooth screen, click, flip, ship, it's clean. We ride the tide, we chase the dream. From the beach to the bin, we're digging gold, finding treasure in the...
All right, like I said, good sales. Not going to complain. $834 so far this week, and some interesting things have sold, which has been kind of fun. It's been a busy weekend, though. We have been trying to get the house ready for the visitors, and our youngest daughter will be here, Tuesday, and then our other two will be here the day after Christmas because they want Christmas Day at their house because they're trying to build traditions with their son, our grandson. So I totally get that. Makes sense. So we're excited. We're going to have fun. So we'll have two Christmases, basically. We'll have Christmas Day and then Christmas Day after or somewhere around there. So it'll be fun. We'll get the visit. And then Sheri's birthday's on the 27th, so it's like 3 days of celebration. She's going to be 29. It'll be great.
Yep, 29.
29. Yep. I'm wearing my Santa Claus. This is as close as you're going to get, but I am Team Naughty. So Sheri says,
naughty.
She says I've been naughty this year, but I beg to differ. I think I've been pretty good. Probably coal. That's what I usually get. So it's always good. You can burn a fire with it. So
there you go.
But not a lot of sales going out today for the weekend. We took some out on Friday. And I don't remember if I even talked about some of these. I think I did. Yeah, I did. So, well, actually 3 more sales went out on Friday, and I'll put those up on the screen. So I'll talk about those real quick. We did sell a Green Lantern Earth 1 Volume 1. This was one I picked up in Tuscaloosa at that comic buyout. So yeah, so he had that in there. I ended up getting $9.59 for it, $5.99 shipping. It was new, fairly new. It was pretty good shape, so I was really happy about that. Next thing we sold were Disney, Donald Duck, and Daisy Duck luggage tags, and they were brand new basically. I picked them up at a garage sale for $1, and they ended up selling for $12.50. They went out with free shipping. Somebody's going to Disney probably. So that's, which I would be kind of cool. So, but yeah, I ended up going free shipping. I think it was like $4.89. It wasn't very much to ship it. So I don't even know where it went, but I want to say it went somewhere down south. So, and then the last thing it sold was an international order. So we are still getting international orders. I actually sold a Lady Death comic, Imperial Requiem #2 from it was the comic shop Naughty Edition. Ooh. Anyway, it was a cool one, and actually that one was signed by Brian Pulido, so it had a COA with it.
Was that the foil one?
It was not the. It was the one where we were showing her upper half, and so anyway, I had to put the little dots on it. So anyway, ended up getting $34 for that and $5.99 shipping, and it went to England, so it is on its way. Next, we sold. There you go. Trains. Yeah, there's a lot of 4 trains. These are box cars, HO scale. They are basically Burlington Northern, Illinois Terminal, Frisco, and AT and SF. So, nothing special about them. They have been in inventory forever, it seems like. Matter of fact, since October of 23, guys. It's time to clean out some inventory. But
then they sell.
So
trains sell at Christmas because people put them under their trees.
Well, that or somebody was just looking for them. Yeah, they probably have a train set up. But $11.99 for that, and I got, I think it was $7.99 shipping for it. So, cool. I don't have much in them, to be honest with you. I think, and this one shows that I have maybe $3 total in it, but I bought it with a whole bunch of trains a long time ago because I used to buy a lot of trains, but I just don't buy them as much anymore unless they're really specialized. Here you go. You can hold that one up. All right. This one, guys, I don't know if anybody remembers this from when they were a kid. This is a Zip Z
Clear.
Stunts Top, 1999 trick toy. It spins for 3 minutes, it says. But it's the old kind where you used to rev it up. You used to, it has a little gyro in it and a motor, and the thing
And
would
a
just keep
string.
spinning. Doesn't have a string, actually.
There's a string.
No, maybe this one has the string.
See, little boy has a string.
Oh, okay, so this is a little different. The one I used to have when I was a kid, well, that was prior to 1999. I wasn't a kid in 1999, so probably back in the 70s or 60s, they had the ones where you revved them up. This one actually has a string, so it's kind of cool, but you can put them on the little thing, and this little thing, so you can sit them on there, and the little gyro will hold them up. So fun stuff, but it's definitely vintage. 1999, got $14 for that. We'll get $5.99 shipping. So I thought that was kind of cool. It hadn't been in there that long. I think we just picked that up this year. So it's been in there 7 months. So anyway, it went finally. This is another one that I picked up at an estate sale. And to be honest with you, I know I paid $1 for it. That's all I paid for it. But I got it because it was cool. You see it? You can hold it up. I'll read it. It's from the it's USS Lake Erie Coast Guard. It's number 70 hat. So I think it has like, is it like a hospital or?
Don't give
up the ship. Oh, okay, so I don't know if this was a, no, this wasn't the one I was thinking of. But anyway, it is, oh yeah, it has an MTT on the back. So it's a medical. So this was a medical hat. So anyway, kind of cool. I'm thinking this one was, yeah, the Corps, Santa Barbara, California. So it was made in the USA. I don't know if it's vintage or not, to be honest with you.
It might have a year in
I didn't see a year on it. So I don't think it's vintage though, but you know, every once in a while you get the made in the USA hats. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I mean, typically if they're made in the USA, it usually means they're vintage because very few hats are made in the USA anymore. But this one was, so definitely kind of cool to have that one. But it did go out. I got $10.35 for it, $4.99 shipping. Next, we sold a game. I took an offer on this. It's been in there for, well, it hadn't been in there that long. I think I picked this up at a garage sale. I don't remember where we picked it up. Oh, it's Fleet Across Florida. It was part of the big buy that I made.
Yeah.
So I really have about a buck in it. Anyway, that was Toy Story Mania Xbox 360. I'm pretty sure it was complete. Ended up only getting $5 for it, but it did get $5.99 shipping. So these aren't really great sellers. I mean, their Xbox 360 games are okay. Some of them are, some of them aren't. But I mean, that one's pretty run of the mill. You can hold both of these up together because the same guy bought these. Same guy I've been talking to for the past week. He was wanting to buy all of my Lady Death and one of the Hulk figures I have. But I ended up, he ended up signing because he didn't want to do it because he couldn't get the combined shipping to work. Yeah, that's a foil. So
Foil.
Yeah, and so it's Lady Death, Treacherous Infamy #1 gold foil. That's a Premier Edition, and then Lady Death, Treacherous Infamy #2 premium foil from 2020. So ended up getting $22.49 for #1 and $26.99 for #2. It'll go out with free shipping, but these will cost, well, they are heavy though. They are heavy. Yeah, they are pretty heavy. These are really cool comics though, very cool. I don't have a lot invested in these only because I get them at wholesale. But, so I probably maybe tripled my money on them, but that one's really cool. So definitely see the gold foil in there. It is really neat. So not too bad. So right around almost just under $50. So it'll go out with shipping, like I said, free shipping, but under $6 to ship it. It'll go in a nice mailer that I use, a Gemini mailer. So is she calmed down yet?
Yeah, finally.
She's calmed down a little bit. So anyway, all told, this weekend it's not too bad. So like I said, $834 this week, 33 sales. Not going to complain. So we've been very, very happy with it. We started looking at our numbers, and of course, you know, I will do one at the start of the year to kind of, we talked about it so we can see where we finish, so we can see where we start. But we were about 8% above last year. So I think if the end of this year, we should hit the over 30,000, which is, you know, in sales. Now, I did have an interesting thing yesterday happen. I'll talk about that real quick. But and this is, I will say that it was interesting because I did talk to an onshore eBay customer service rep, which was unusual on a Saturday. But and that's nothing to say. They're all good. He was just a nice guy, and it was trying to help me. But he told me something that I had to go back and research. But I had an issue where UPS upcharged me for some reason. They upcharged me $5.25 because it said address correction. I know the box size was right. It was a golf club, but I've never had an address correction. So the address was the address. And I called eBay and I said this was an issue. And I got somebody on the phone within 2 minutes. So everybody always says they can never get anybody on the phone. I really don't understand that because I have never waited more than 5 minutes for a phone call. So I was on the phone in less than 2 minutes. And he did everything he could do to figure it out. To even calling a specialist with shipping, they said, we've never seen an address correction like this. So there isn't a real easy way, and I told him there is not a real easy way for me to dispute this with you guys. And he agreed. He even said, I would probably use pirate ship if it were me. And I said, well, that doesn't work with what came out in the most recent eBay Open, where they said they will cover lost packages and they will reimburse you for anything that was lost if you use eBay shipping labels. And he even admitted the eBay shipping labels can be a little bit more expensive at times, and they have been a little more expensive. But I've been using them only because I did not
A guarantee.
at least that, yeah. So if something gets lost, and let's be honest, guys, it's a very good possibility with the way that USPS works these days that something could get lost.
They're so busy right now.
Right. And so I don't know. So I'm going back in my head, and I probably will make a decision later about using maybe more pirate ship again for smaller packages that I can eat the cost on. But for bigger things, I'm probably going to stay with eBay because I don't want to go back on that. So I'll have to come up with a dollar amount. We'll talk about that again at some point. But he was trying to tell me that they would cover it, but I did go into eBay and find out that they don't cover it. It specifically says if you use eBay shipping labels, they will cover your cost if something gets either delayed and the customer gets refunded. What it sounded like is the customer gets refunded out of your money, but then they reimburse you. That's the way it's written. That's the way I read it, at least. But so he was mistaken on that. However, since there really isn't an easy way to dispute this, because even on the eBay label thing, it says, when you go in there and read it, it says you can dispute through USPS if there's a USPS issue, but you would have to go through eBay customer service if it's UPS, and they will do that on your behalf. So I found that kind of interesting, but they still could not go in. So what he did was put in a ticket, and he got me reimbursed for my $5.25 on eBay, which I thought was pretty stand up. So I thought that was pretty stand up. And it's not something they're probably going to do every time, but there wasn't anything I would have done differently.
Weird, yeah.
It was, I put got to the guy, and he was happy, but it was the address that was in the system.
But was it did they change anything?
Nothing changed. It was delivered to that address. That's the part that doesn't make any sense. So I don't know if it was just a glitch in their system, but we all know that nothing's perfect, and if that's the only one, knock on wood, that I'll get this year, that's fine. But it is going to make me think a little bit about what I'm using to ship and stuff. I've heard people having the issue with FedEx, where FedEx would upcharge them like crazy, and there's just no recourse for it. So, if you're doing a big box, though, sometimes FedEx is cheaper. So it's a tough call, whether or not you go that route or not go that route. So I don't know. We're going to have to take a look at it. I'd be curious, leave a comment. What do you guys think on that, the whole shipping thing? Are you guys using eBay shipping labels, or do you guys use pirate ship or something else? Because I used pirate ship for the longest time, and I really had no issues with it. And again, lost mail is so rare. How many have we lost in the say past 5 years? Maybe 2 packages.
Well, one eventually did
It did show up, and after we refunded them, it did get there. But it was only like $19. It was a Coach tag. But so I don't know. It is frustrating because as the seller, we have to deal with that, and it's not our fault. We don't control the mail. We don't control when something gets there, when something gets delivered.
Once you ship it, it's out of your hands.
It really is, but we're still responsible for it until it's in their hands.
Yes.
That would even mean if somebody porch pirated them, we would be, on the hook for the money.
And that does happen.
It happens, unfortunately. So especially this time of year. Yeah. So I don't know. It's a tough call, but I'm going to have to look at that and see. I think I'll just have to go back and look and see how much we've spent, probably on the same amount of packages, to see how much we spent last year compared to this year, or at least compare it to see, because I still think that there are some cases where eBay shipping labels are just a little bit more expensive, especially as not the small packages. 8 ounces and under, they're all the same. But it's when you get over like 2 pounds, it's when it seems like it really does change. So I don't know. Have to look at it. But leave a comment, let us know what you guys think. I'll be curious to see. Let's, pretty much really been all that's going on, guys. We kind of looked at a few things. We're like I said, it's mostly this week is getting stuff ready. My God, I think I did 80 listings today. I sat in my office and was just photographing. It was a long morning, and just got done and worked out a while ago. But I got a lot done, and all that stuff has to be put away. So I've got 2 days to get it ready so that we can clear out a bedroom for family, which sounds so crazy to say, but we got a lot of stuff. But I'm doing a comic auction on Monday night, so anybody can DibDit. DibDit.com. You can use Breeze Flips, get $5 off. If you haven't gone there yet, check it out, guys. It's fun.
Really fun.
It's really fun.
Really cool.
Yep. And it's that group's like family. We have a great time with everyone. They're so accommodating. I mean, just good people out there. And so I brought some new comics. I actually picked some up at the flea market yesterday, so that was kind of fun. And made a contact of a guy that has a 2,000 square foot warehouse that's full of action figures on the card, more comics. He says he's got a ton of Spider-Man. So anyway, I'm going to go visit him this week. I paid probably a little more than I should have for some of that stuff, but I did get 2 comics out of there that are worth about $30 each. I paid $20 for them, and I got maybe 15 or 20 comics. So we'll see. I did pay a little bit more because I was trying to get information. I'd love to be able to make a good contact like that to be able to find stuff. So that's one of the things that we're working on this year is alternative sourcing. So because we can't find enough stuff at garage sales and thrift stores, just really can't. And I mean, if we were full time or one of us was full time, it'd be different because you could go every day. But it's just really hard. So if I can find 3 or 4 or 5 contacts where I can get stuff at a pretty good rate and be able to sell that, I think that's the way to go. So we'll let you know how it goes and what happens with it, because like I said, it's definitely something that we're going to be pursuing this year. So anything else going on?
No.
It's just it's been a busy day. Getting ready for Christmas. Both of our girls have auctions tonight on Whatnot. So one after the other. So yes, on Whatnot. Can't get them to come over to the DibDit yet. The stuff they're selling doesn't.
It's more.
It's really
retro,
it's very retro, very young, right?
It's
not saying that everybody on DibDit's old. Don't think that.
No.
But it's just that the market just works well over there because they've got such a following. So we've tried her stuff on DibDit several times, and it just was like, eh. But over there, she's pulling down $200-300 a show. So yeah, our kids are resellers too. So the oldest one just became one. So this is her first show tonight on Whatnot. So it'll be fun to watch her. I'm actually gonna go on there and mod for her. I think your sister is too, so it should be fun. So anyway, we got that coming up, and in about 20 minutes. So lots of stuff going on tonight. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun week. So we'll definitely do some video this week. I will update you guys like normal on Wednesday. Wait a minute, Wednesday? It's Christmas. No, Christmas is Thursday.
Christmas.
Wow. Okay, so Christmas Eve.
Wednesday's Christmas Eve.
So so we'll probably have something to talk about. I'm sure that my daughter and I are probably going to hit a few stores or something thrift stores before they close if they're open. So we'll see.
Yeah, they should.
Because she loves thrifting, so that'll be fun. And then we'll update you guys and let you know what's going on, and hopefully have a few more sales to talk about. So we'll see what happens. So that's all I got. Got anything?
Oh, nothing for me.
Just want to say everybody to Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thank you
Christmas.
so much for all of you that have subscribed. I love the comments. Keep the comments coming. Yes, you can talk about stuff, and you guys have given me as much advice as hopefully that I've given you guys, because I get so much advice and so much great stuff from comments. Great feedback. I just love it. So please leave a comment. If you're here for the first time and you're just now listening to us, like and subscribe. We're going to hit 1,000 hopefully by the end of this month. We'll see. But we're going to do some giveaways. I've got some great books that I'm going to be giving away to some people, and we're gonna keep building this and keep doing it. And like I said, next year we're gonna put everything out there for you guys so you can see. this is our goal. This is what we're doing and how we're doing it. And, you know, we don't make any money from these, but
it's fun.
But it's fun and we enjoy it. And that's part of it. So Sheri's going to keep doing the Sundays and I'm going to keep doing the midweek updates. So anyway, that's all I got. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Stay off the naughty list, guys. Okay? I'm just telling you, stay off the naughty list. I'm not really that naughty. Actually, you know what? I could have done this.
Turn it around.
There you go. All right, see? And
go.
just like that, I'm nice. So anyway, I'm David.
And I'm Sheri.
And we're Breeze Flippers. Thanks. We'll see ya.
Bright sun, smooth screen,